The ending of Sam Raimi's Send Help isn't a victory lap, it is a crime scene. We watch Linda Liddle drive off into the sunset, rich, famous, and terrifyingly well-adjusted. And the movie wants you to feel that unsettling pit in your stomach because you didn't just watch a survival movie, you watched a corporate takeover. Most people read this film as good for her, revenge flick. The downtrodden employee finally snaps and eats the rich. But that is a surface level reading that Raimi is mocking you for having. The island didn't change Linda, the island simply removed the HR department. Linda was never the victim, she was a predator in hibernation. The entire film is a structural metaphor for the toxicity of modern success. To make it to the top, you don't just have to beat the boss, you have to become the boss. You have to pick up the golf club. If you haven't seen Send Help, pause the video, go watch it, and come back. I'm going to spoil everything, including the bird, and you've been warned. The first act does a lot of heavy lifting to trick you into sympathizing with Linda. We see her get passed over for a promotion by Bradley, the nepotism baby from hell. We see her humiliated. When Donovan plays her survivor audition tape on a plane, it's painful. But look closer at the foreshadowing here. The tape isn't just a joke about her awkwardness, it's establishing her tool set. She knows how to survive. What she lacks is the permission to be ruthless. The plane crash is simply the catalyst that grants her that permission. When the plane goes down, Linda stabs Donovan to keep him from taking her seat. The movie frames this as a panic self-defense, but let's be real here, it's instinct. It's the first time Linda realizes that in a zero-sum game, she is willing to subtract the other guy. Once they hit the island, the script enters a fascinating toxic tango. Bradley is useless. He's the idea guy in a situation that requires execution. Linda builds the shelter, Linda finds the water. But here is where the passive killer theory starts to take shape. When Bradley is being a jerk, Linda abandons him for 2 days. She lets him dehydrate until he collapses. This isn't just teaching him a lesson, this is a test run. Remember the confession scene? This is the most critical dialogue in the movie. Linda admits she let her abusive husband drive drunk, knowing he would likely crash. She didn't kill her husband, she just created the environment where he would die. She does the exact same thing to Bradley here. She withholds the water just long enough to break him, but not enough to kill him, yet. She needs his submission first. It's not survival, it's management training. Now let's talk about the food. This is the clue everyone misses on the first watch. Midway through Act 2, Linda starts producing these incredible meals. She's remarkably clean. Her hair looks better. Bradley is rotting away, looking like a castaway cosplayer, while Linda looks like she's at a glamping retreat. We are led to believe this is because she's good at survival. Wrong. This is the setup for the third act reveal, the house. Linda has already found the fully stocked vacation home on the other side of the island. She has access to a shower, a kitchen, a knife, but she chooses to come back and sleep in the dirt with Bradley. Why? Because if she tells him about the house, the hierarchy resets. In the house, Bradley is the rich guy, and she's the employee. In the jungle, she is God. She deliberately prolongs their suffering to maintain her dominance. That is psychotic behavior, that is a CEO mindset. Act 3 begins the moment Zuri arrives. Zuri isn't just an obstacle to Linda's survival, she is an obstacle to Linda's narrative. Zuri is a witness. Zuri remembers Linda's name, something Bradley never did, which ironically seals her fate. Kindness is a liability in the boardroom. The movie wants you to think that Linda pushed them off a cliff in a panic. But the late game reveal that she murdered the boat captain while he was trying to save Zuri changes the genre. This isn't a disaster movie anymore, it's a slasher flick. And Linda is wearing a hockey mask. Then comes the house reveal, and Bradley finds the beach house. He realizes Linda has been playing The Sims while he's been playing Survivor. Mechanically, this explains everything. The clean hair, the energy levels, the lack of scurvy. Thematically, this is Linda managing expectations. She kept Bradley in the dirt because a desperate Bradley is a controllable Bradley. If he knew about the AC in the fridge, he's the boss again. By hiding the resources, she created an artificial scarcity that made her the supplier. That is economics 101. The final confrontation is brutal. Bradley tries to kill her, and then, that's fair. And Linda almost loses an eye. But watch the choreography. She swallows Zuri's engagement ring. She literally consumes the symbol of status and marriage. She internalizes the wealth, then the coup de grace, the shotgun bluff. She points the gun, Bradley begs, he grabs it, it's empty. This mirrors the story about her husband. She let the husband take the keys. She let Bradley take the gun. She gives toxic men the illusion of control so they hang themselves with it. And then the golf club. She beats him to death with a 9-iron. This is a writer screaming at you. Golf is a symbol of the exclusionary boys' club that kept Linda out of the C-suite. By using the club to kill the boss, she isn't destroying the system, she is forcibly entering it. So what are we actually looking at in that final scene? Linda didn't just survive, she rebranded. The ending shows her famous, rich, and driving a luxury car singing One Way or Another. The public thinks she's a hero. My theory is that Linda didn't kill Bradley because she had to. She killed him because he was redundant. She realized that on the island, she was better at being Bradley than Bradley was. She took his cruelty, his manipulation, and his selfishness, and she optimized it. There is a massive thread on the subreddit r/sendhelp-movie debating the husband's death. Linda says she let him drive, but given how she engineered the shotgun bluff with Bradley, that community is speculating that she did more than just hand over the keys. Did she loosen a lug nut? Did she cut the brake line? If she was capable of murdering the boat captain in cold blood to protect her secret, it's highly likely her passive role in her husband's death was actually active sabotage. Linda has always been a killer. She just needed a corporate ladder to climb. There are rumors of a scripted but unfilmed scene where Linda returns to the island years later to turn the beach house into a survival experience resort. While likely fake, it fits perfectly. Monetizing trauma is the final step of the girl boss journey. Sam Raimi pulls a fast one here. He gives you the happy ending tropes, the survivor escapes, gets rich, and drives into the sunset, but strips out the morality. It is incredibly earned because Act 1 establishes that Linda was competent but ignored. The ending proves that competence without morals is terrifying. We wanted her to win, and she did. Now we have to live with what winning looks like. It's a 9 out of 10 on the feel bad scale. It satisfies the lizard brain that wants revenge on a bad boss, but it nauseates the human brain that creates empathy. It is a cynical masterpiece. If you like this video, hit that like button and consider subscribing and maybe joining our 99-cent tier YouTube membership. If you want to see my spoiler-free review of Send Help, it should be by my head, and I'll see you in the next one.